She only knows that Blizzard is very strong now, especially the striking power. But she did not expect that Aoshui's current anti-strike ability was also incredible. With this punch, she had already used her full strength, but looking at Aoshui, she seemed to be like an okay person. Even Aoshui's expression was not at all painful, only annoyed. At this moment, Nanako realized that she has completely lost the chance to win this game. The attacking power is not as good as Aoshui's. She still has skills and experience, but only now has she discovered that Aoshui's physical resistance to attack has far surpassed her own strength. According to this situation, even if she was motionless and allowed herself to play for 5 or 10 minutes, it would be difficult for her to really hurt her. At this moment, Aoshui knew her shame and then courageously decided to deal with Nanako with full strength. She felt very ashamed of being hit by Nanako just now, and she even felt sorry for Charlie's expectations of her. She thought in her heart, after all, Master gave me such a big advantage. I should have pressed Nanako and didn't give her any chance to fight back. But if I continue to be seized by her to fight back, Master will definitely be disappointed with me. Thinking of this, she immediately rushed towards Nanako. On the expression of Nanako, a look of amazement appeared involuntarily. She backed quickly while staring at Aoshui's figure, trying to find flaws in Aoshui's movements. At this moment, she suddenly discovered that all of Aoshui's offense was concentrated on the upper plate, and the defense of the lower plate seemed to have been slack again. Therefore, she decided to continue to fight defensively, this time, aiming at Aoshui's next game. Aoshui hit 2 punches in succession, but they were both avoided by Nanako. Nanako saw an excellent opportunity. She immediately squatted down and rubbed Aoshui's body to the front. At the same time, her left hand was in front and her injured right hand was in back. After that, both hands joined forces to slap Aoshui's waist. The audience present exclaimed one after another, because in their opinion, Aoshui was about to seize the opportunity to counterattack successfully. But at the very moment of the moment, Aoshui's left hand formed a palm and right hand formed a fist. Her left palm violently pushed her right fist, and then gave her right elbow a huge force, and quickly attacked Nanako's chest. Aoshui's attack can be said to be of the ultimate strength and speed. She has great power with just her right arm, but with this blow, she not only used all the power of her right arm, but also added the power of her left arm. Nanako never dreamed that the flaw Aoshui deliberately exposed was actually just a bait to lure the enemy into depth. Before her palm hit Aoshui's ribs, Aoshui's right elbow had already hit her chest in an instant. The strength of the elbows was originally extraordinary, not to mention the superimposition of all the strength of the arms. Nanako felt that she was hit by a cannonball in her chest instantly, and that huge force broke her many ribs, but less than 30% of the huge power was relieved, and the remaining power knocked her out, and the whole person flew several meters away. Immediately afterwards, Nanako drew a parabola in the air and crashed to the ground. With a bang, at the moment she fell to the ground, and immediately vomited a mouthful of blood, and her face was instantly pale. Charlie didn't expect Aoshui's attack to use so much force. With her current strength, let alone Nanako, even if she was replaced by a 200 Jin male contestant, he would not be able to handle it at all. Such a powerful force hit Nanako's body, which was less than 100 Jin, not only directly wounded and broke her ribs, but also severely damaged her internal organs. At this time, she was like a wounded person who had suffered serious internal injuries in a car accident, and even her life was in danger. But this stubborn girl is still trying desperately to stand up again with her hands on the smooth ring. Aoshui also didn't expect that she would hurt the opponent to such a degree with a furious blow, so she was panicked on the stage. She stood there and looked at Nanako, not knowing what to do. The referee quickly ran to Nanako and asked with concern, "Miss Ito, how are you? Do you want to stop the game now?" Nanako's white teeth clenched her bloodless lower lip. She shook her head hard, and tried to support herself with both hands, but after several attempts, she failed. At this time, the referee said with some regret, "I'm sorry, Miss Ito, I'm about to start counting down. 10. 9. Nanako listened to the referee's countdown, still trying to stand again. However, the pain in her entire chest at this time was already in the bone marrow. She didn't know how many injuries she had suffered. She just looked at Charlie from a distance. However, she couldn't see his expression clearly. She didn't know whether his eyes were distressed or not. Disappointed or not. So, she wanted to stand up and see more clearly.